Are you fucking serious? Give me the gum. Give me the gum, Borden. Spit it out. You fucking bastard. Spit it out, Borden. Get rid of it. Get rid of it.
No.
Spit it out. Ugh. You're disgusting. Are you ready to do this or what?
Oh, gross. There's something in the bottom of my cup.
Fucking idiot. Welcome to Up at Night. I'm Tony.
I'm Borden.
All right. This week we're going to kick it off with some cool announcements that we heard. Kind of like last week's episode where we were talking about the possibility of the R-rated superhero movies kind of making a thing.
We totally called it.
Yeah, we did. We totally called it because already news is popping up that Wolverine 3 is going to be an R-rated film. And here's the coolest bit of news is it sounds like they might be focusing on the Old Man Logan storyline. I wonder where they're going to go with this. Old Man Logan's kind of cool because have you ever read any of the Old Man Logan stuff?
Do I look like I read?
Of course not. I don't think you can read. I'm not even convinced you can.
I can. When severely necessary.
I can read the pretty pictures.
It has to be a pop-up book.
It's kind of. I picture a pop-up book of Wolverine, and the pop-up thing is his claws coming in and out.
I picture you explaining it to me, and you're like, "Hey, Borden, this is Wolverine."
Yeah,
and he's really old right now. I don't get it. No, follow along. Flip the page.
Just carry on. But yeah, the Old Man Logan storylines they tend to be a lot darker because, it's generally obviously because he's old.
He's like Clint Eastwood and he's old and grouchy.
I was gonna say, well, yeah,
Gran Torino.
It is. It's basically like Gran Torino, but it's the thing. The thing is he's lived for so long that he ends up becoming so
jaded.
Well,
bored.
Yeah,
you'd be fucking bored. You're like, he's done everything.
He had done everything, seen everything. He usually, the thing is, the Old Man Logan tends to be, he's it's funny to say this about Wolverine, but he tends to be a lot more violent because he tends to just be not give a shit. He's like, fuck it, I'll fucking kill things. I don't give a shit. That's why I think
he should be more violent, considering his only superpower is one, never dying from anything, and he has claws that are sharp.
The super sharp claws. That's true. It is true.
You gonna talk him out of this? No, I'm gonna stab him.
No, I'm just gonna stab them really well. But no, I am really excited to see. I wonder if they're gonna do because I don't know if you knew about this, but the comic books just did Death of Wolverine and stuff like that.
Yep, I heard about that.
I wonder if this is how they're going to work Wolverine out of the movies because. They've been talking about the fact that
Hugh Jackman, huge jacked man.
Yeah, he doesn't want to do the movies anymore. He doesn't want to do Wolverine anymore. So I wonder if this is their out. You know what I mean? If they go into an old man Wolverine kind of movie and then lead into the death of Wolverine because should we talk? The comic books been out for long enough. Do you care if I talk about how he dies?
One second. No matter what way he dies, they need to reincarnate him like Jason X.
Oh, fuck.
And with a new actor.
Those movies are terrible.
He's going to be repaired with nanobots in the future.
Nanotechnology in a spaceship. No thanks. I don't think anyone would.
How did he die?
So essentially, he tracks down the person that gave him the adamantium and stuff like that. Or the guy that... No, he tracks down a person who's doing new experiments with adamantium and trying to make, more super soldiers, more Weapon X kind of program shit. He tracks that guy down. He ends up fighting a whole bunch of, new super soldiers. At this point, he has lost his healing factor. He doesn't have his healing factor anymore, which is really interesting.
How did he lose it?
I don't remember.
Is it the storyline of the newest Wolverine movie that came out?
No, they didn't steal it from him. I think his healing factor just wears away or something like that.
That was a weird kind of movie.
That was a weird movie.
I liked it, but it was just weird.
It was weird that they stole his powers. Anyway.
Chinese people can do anything.
Japanese people, you mean?
Sorry, I just said Asian because it was a broader.
God. We're going to get fucking taken off YouTube for this shit.
Sorry, I don't know my geography.
It's a good thing nobody watches this. Fuck. So yeah, he's lost his powers and he's basically wandering around trying to tie up a bunch of loose ends and stuff like that. But he's still being Wolverine. So the problem is he's his claws are and his hands are infected and stuff like that because claws they don't heal. So he can barely use his claws half the time because
wow.
And he's getting metal poisoning from all the adamantium in his body and stuff like that. So it's all fucking him up, right? So he's dying slowly, and then, like I said, he does end up tracking down this dude who's like doing more experiments, and like the way he ends up dying basically is he gets a vat of liquid hot adamantium poured on him, and he ends up being like cast in metal, basically. Like, and he's like kneeling and like he's all burnt and fucking like just covered in metal, and he dies like that, basically. So I wonder if they're gonna go in that direction. I mean, who knows?
It's like a super metal way to die.
Oh, you should have done a wow.
I needed a pair of sunglasses.
Yeah, not readily available.
You could say he died in a pretty metal. Fuck it.
Yeah, God.
I had it and then it was gone.
Yeah, it was right here.
It was right here, but I didn't have the sunglasses. You need the sunglasses.
You need sunglasses. What do you think? Like, do you think they're gonna do something like that, or do you think like it's gonna go like? Personally, what do you think? Do you think Hugh Jackman should do you think it's his time to go, or do you think it's
because I remember seeing interviews with him and he was saying how because he pushes himself to the brink every time he does a Wolverine movie.
It's funny. I'm recently rewatching the original X-Men movie with a friend of mine, with my friend Dylan, and
he gets progressively more better,
huge, like huge. No, but like it's funny because we just watched X-Men 1 and 2 the other day, and like
X-Men 1, he's like me.
Yeah. Well, let's be honest here,
dude. Have you seen me? I'm shredded. I'm like
Borden has an 8-pack. He's like Kylo Ren.
He's shredded. He goes from me to like you, like he's just huge, shredded.
Let's he's in a lot better shape than I am. But like,
man.
it's one of those things though where like, yeah, you see the first movies, and like he's cut, but then by like the third and fourth movies, he's like fucking jacked.
He puts the jack in Jack Man.
Yeah, he does. He puts the jacked in Jack Man.
And the man in Jack Man.
What?
I don't know. He put the man in there too.
Why you gotta ruin all our jokes?
Because it's
everything.
It's great.
Every goddamn time. We got good jokes, and you're like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stomp all over this joke and make it worse, just because.
Sorry, I've been hanging out with some people on PlayStation Network, and I've just been cheesing it up every single time.
That's what happens when you play fucking Trials of Osiris.
That game's a cancer.
But yeah, like I said, would you like to see Hugh Jackman
I would like
play
to see
more Wolverine, or do you think it's?
I would like him to. If it's up to him, if he wants to.
I get that.
Before he goes, he needs to be in a Deadpool movie. He needs to be in a.
I agree. I totally agree.
He needs to be in a big Avengers movie. Even they need to find a way to make that happen, or something. I mean, not Avengers.
That's gonna be a hard call.
Not Avengers specifically, but something along that scale.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, something like that.
The Apocalypse movies basically is that, or the Apocalypse movie basically is that. I know it's X-Men only, but that's about as big as it's going to get for the X-Men universe. Like, you know what I mean? Unless
but he's not
the
X-Men
same thing.
universe.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, he's owned by the same studio that owns the X-Men movies. So unless it happens just like Spider-Man and they decide to cross the X-Men into the Avengers, which I seriously doubt is going to happen.
If they do that, they just recast him. I have a feeling.
Oh yeah, for sure. But still, like I said,
people like Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy needs to be Wolverine next, and I don't see it. I just don't. I don't see it.
Nah, I mean, not really. Like I said, the problem is Hugh Jackman nailed it. It's just like we talked about with who would ever play Iron Man? Again, other than
Robert Downey
Jr. We were talking about Deadpool. Ryan Reynolds is fucking Deadpool. Hugh Jackman is Wolverine.
Yep.
Anyone they get to play, I'm sorry, but anyone they get to play after this is in the shadow. It's just going to be in the shadow of him. So I mean, it's an unfortunate situation, but that's basically what's going to happen.
Speaking of Deadpool, did you see that Year of Redemption photo where it was Ben Affleck as Daredevil, and then Ben Affleck as Batman, and then it was Ryan Reynolds as Green Lantern. Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool,
yeah. So it's them
but it's funny. It's both of them
from
switched
sides,
from Marvel to DC or the other way around, and they ended up doing better.
Well, I know Ryan Reynolds said he's never going to play another superhero other than Deadpool again. He said
Why would you have to?
But that's what I mean, though. In interviews, he said, I'm never playing another superhero. This is the last superhero and the only superhero I'll play, which is good.
It's the only one he should be playing, to be honest. Fuck.
Actually, now that you bring up Ben Affleck for Batman, that brings up another part of the whole R-rated thing. They announced that the Blu-ray, not the actual theatrical release. The theatrical release for Batman v Superman is going to be PG-13, but the Blu-ray of Batman v Superman is going to have an Ultimate Edition that's going to be R-rated. Now,
just extra bulge.
How fucking cool is that?
Extra spandex bulge.
Oh my
extra blood and.
Like,
That's
I mean,
awesome.
just seeing that scene we saw from the last trailer that they put up with him just beating the living fuck out of criminals.
I love it. He's like, they're up on the 3rd floor. I'm dropping you off on the 2nd.
Yeah.
And he's like, whoa!
Yeah, and he goes fucking buck wild on them. And then it proceeds to immediately be like, getting slow, Alfred. And you're just like, holy fuck. But
I hate
yeah.
to see him not slow.
I want to see what they can't show. You know what I mean? Like, if those scenes are not as brutal as it gets, what's he doing to people? Like, what's he like? Maybe he's like. I have a feeling he's probably like breaking limbs and like, you know, like, yeah, exactly.
Dark Knight styles.
That's the exact thing. Is like I picture more Dark Knight-esque kind of fight scenes where he's actually like
not the movie, the comic book.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, or even Arkham Knight, like even the Arkham games where it's like him, like like busting skulls and like leaving those guys not dead, but they're never gonna move again practically
Or pay their bills because they live in America.
Healthcare.
Not enough insurance.
There's so much
Criminals don't have insurance. That's why they're breaking like laws.
That's why they break
crimes.
laws. But yeah, no, like I mean that's exciting, and I mean it's kind of a weird turn. Like of all the movies that we were expecting, like we were talking about last week and stuff like that, about that we're going to have a R rating. This is not one of them I expected, but like it's a cool twist. I mean, like I said, of all the movies I love, like this is going to be the one that I would totally love to see, like what the R rating, like what they
entails. Yeah.
I read an article on it, and they said it was for violence. It was for violence in the fight sequences.
He's just got darker eyeliner.
Oh my god!
Just drops the F-bomb every 2 seconds. I'm the fucking Batman!
Yeah, he just swears non-stop.
The fucking trailer for it is like, Batman, R-rated uncut edition. And it's literally just like every scene, but they bleep it out for the trailer, and it's like, where were the other drugs going?
Yeah. Or it's just Ben Affleck talking in that terrible, what's it, like Boston accent?
Yeah.
Just swearing up a storm. That'd be fucking great.
It's like Good Will Hunting it the whole
but it's literally just him doing Good Will Hunting, but in a bat suit. Matt Damon's on set with him.
I wish I could do that accent because it's just.
Oh, I can't do that. No, it's not worth trying. It's just gonna sound like fucking shit. That movie's coming up soon. I am super stoked to see that. I mean, you know, we're
Matt Damon for Robin.
Damon for Robin. That'd be great.
That was what they were saying when it first got announced.
They
need to do that still. That'd be hilarious.
Somebody needs to do a spoof of that. Someone needs to like actually like or like
Jimmy
SNL.
Fallon, not Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, I was gonna say like SNL needs to do like that spoof where like they get like Ben Affleck on the like near close to the movie and like they do a skit where it's him and Matt Damon as Batman and Robin or something like that. How fucking brilliant would that be?
I wouldn't mind Matt Damon as a main. That'd be interesting as long as they don't save him from something. He's got to be the hero. What if he's Martian Manhunter?
It's so weird that all of his movies have been about him getting saved like. Not recently, I guess, because one of them was Private
Do you
Ryan.
think that's him just like convincing studios to do it that way because he knows that like in people's brains that he's like I'm worth fighting for. Oh, yeah. He just gets
people
that idea.
Will remember.
So why are you auditioning for this role? Well, I just feel that like if it's a movie about rescuing someone, I feel like I can really be.
People.
It's
really
like the best kind of typecast you could get.
It really is.
Like if you could be typecast for anything, being rescued
is one of the best
ones.
It's not a bad call. Yeah, so that movie's coming out soon. It's coming out in a couple weeks, so we'll put up our review when that comes out. Up next, we're going to talk a little bit about something a little bit closer to home, but I mean, they are touring across like the country and stuff like that, but coming up soon is a concert. We haven't really talked a lot about music. We did say we were going to talk about music on this show. So Disturbed, the band Disturbed is going to be touring Canada and parts of the States, I assume, with Breaking Benjamin and what was the other band you said?
Alter Bridge,
which is super fucking cool.
So they're playing in Toronto come August, and I saw the posting on Facebook.
Oh my god!
Chevy's like, dude, come see this with me, and I'm like, actually, yeah,
done and done.
Do that, 'cause
now here's my dilemma. I'm going to see Disturbed in like April, and I'm going to see possibly. It's most likely that I'm going to see Breaking Benjamin at Heavy Montreal.
So you could save money and just go
in August. Or I could go to both or all of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I might just do that because...
Dude, just get on Disturbed's tour bus as a groupie. Just fucking follow them.
Oh, man, I'm the ugliest groupie ever.
No.
I hope one of the bands...
What if he loses his voice and you have to backup sing for them?
Ooh, You gotta work on my
You're just backstage blowing your throat out. 'Cause you're
yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, like I've seen Disturbed before. They do a kick-ass show. The first time I saw Disturbed was at Sound Academy in Toronto.
Did you ever see Breaking Benjamin live?
No, I've never seen them live.
Because I've heard them live, and they sound pretty good online. I haven't been to any show, so this is like the perfect
I've been to
show to go.
So many concerts.
But I know, but if there's ever like a first one to go to,
this is
Breaking Benjamin Disturbed.
Yeah.
So if you're going...
I can't believe you've never gone to a concert before. Like,
I haven't
that
done shit. Like,
no, but that just blows me away because...
I mean, someone that goes to the concert.
Well, no, it's just like...
Casino Rama's right next to
To me, well, I don't count that, to be honest. Like, they count, but they don't count at the same time. Like, I just mean, like, growing up as a teenager and stuff like that, like, I've been to, like, dozens, if not over, like, 100 to more, like, hundreds of concerts. Like, I'm not even joking when I say that. I've seen so many fucking bands live. Yeah, like, I just, it blows me away when people are like, yeah, I've never been to a concert. I'm like, what? Like, how is that even possible? Like, going to concerts was my youth. Like, that was my entire like childhood growing up. Like teenage years unincluded.
Mine
like,
was Mountain Dew, Doritos, and
see, I played video games and shit, but like I don't know. I guess I was just always more into music than
sitting on your house playing video games.
Yeah, I guess. Like, I love concerts. Like, that's the thing is like concerts are a blast to me. I just went recently and saw Muse.
We talked about that.
We talked about it on the show. Yeah. Okay.
We did.
Like I saw that show. That was fucking fantastic. Like I said, I've seen Disturbed before. When I saw them the first time, you gotta like their intro was.
Should I answer that?
No.
Somebody's fucking calling.
Answer it. Get them on the show. Destroy the set while you're at it.
Oh, it's a telemarketer.
Oh, sweet.
Dude, fucking... Oh, fuck.
You miss it?
Yeah, I was going to put it on speakerphone.
Yeah.
That would have been fucking...
That would have been great.
I'm going to call them back. Should I?
Nah, don't worry about it.
It's probably OSAP.
They probably want your money back.
Hello, darkness, my friend.
But anyway, yeah, like, so to start the show off, it's like all dark and everything like that, and they just put on a spotlight, and they bring out David Draymond, the main singer,
and you hear a faint...
No, but they wheeled him out like Hannibal Lecter
in a wheelchair.
in like a fucking like,
that's pretty awesome.
Like, you know, like the Hannibal Lecter thing where he's like
where he's crossed
on like they put him in a straitjacket. He had the mask on.
We should start our next podcast like that.
I'll wheel you out here and just
bump me into tables, knock my pop figures over.
You tried. Oh, stop it!
Everything is intricately held together with tape.
I wish we had.
Oh!
I wish we put these things together with tape because, like, fuck, nothing here stays together.
Dude, you know my girlfriend and I just broke up. I'm joking.
That'd be a dark.
Yeah,
that'd be a dark turn for this episode.
I'm that kind of person, though. If I get the opportunity to make anything just super dark and depressing, and then just turn it back on them, it's pretty great.
Speaking of concerts upcoming, the other reason I want to go see Heavy Montreal is Five Finger Death Punch is playing there. And
see, I would have loved to have them there.
Yeah,
as well.
like, oh my god, that's a band that I recently have got. Like, it's like Breaking Benjamin, where like I've
liked both those for like years.
And that's the thing is like I just got into both those bands. More recently, Breaking Benjamin. I got into Five Finger Death Punch probably like about a year ago. But bands that I had heard of and like just never really listened to their stuff, and then finally like sat down. Like, my friend put on an album where like I'd hear like I think with Five Finger Death Punch it was their cover of Bad Company. Oh my god, that song is fucking amazing. And then like I listened to the rest of that album and I was just like,
all their albums are good.
They remind me a lot of Slipknot, and I've listened to Slipknot growing up like for years. I've seen Slipknot like 3 times live now or something like that. That's a band to see live is Slipknot. They put on a fucking amazing
I want
show.
them to teach me how to like play the beer keg.
Dude, with
a baseball bat.
That is one of those things in the shows that like people go nuts over, and they know what they're doing when they do it. Like, the guy drags the fucking beer keg like to the middle of the stage and has a steel baseball bat, and like you just wait for that build up and then just ding 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 ding. Like, it's just like, yeah, it's the best, man. Like I said, those guys, they know how to work a crowd. Like, they know how to really do it. I've never seen Five Finger Death Punch, and I really like do want to see them now. And like I said, I've been listening to Breaking Benjamin the last few months now, and I would really like to hear their stuff live. I want to see what they do on stage live.
I've heard a bunch of stuff because on Spotify their live stuff will come on, and it sounds almost identical to their album. But then
it's good.
There is a set of music videos online on YouTube that they've done live where they're shit.
Oh,
so I'm just not knowing if maybe bad setup.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, like,
especially
being a musician myself, like, I know how it can be. Like, you have that one bad show, and you know, like I've had shows where I walked off stage and I was just like, oh my god, I sounded so bad. Or like, it could just be recording equipment too. You know what I mean? Like the half the time, like like acoustics. Like trying to record a live setting is impossibly hard. Like unless you have really like good professional like grade stuff, or you basically have the whole set mic'd to record. Like when they do those like live recordings, like you know, like the DVDs and stuff like that.
It's like a dude with a fucking camera in the distance.
Well, no, like they literally have like a boom camera, like guy like swinging over the audience. They have
what a job that would be.
Yeah, no, it'd be fun. But like all the mics are like hooked to a soundboard that a guy is monitoring. Like all of the instruments are mic'd so that it's basically like a studio setting, except
there happens to be people there.
Happens to be people there watching. Like it's not like someone's in a fucking crowd with a cell phone, like recording it. Like that obviously is gonna, that's gonna sound like shit.
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna be those people that are like, we went and saw Barry Benjamin Facebook post.
It sounds like garbage. Yeah, I mean, I took some photos. Like
you took photos. That's cool. That's
I took a shitload of photos at Muse because Muse puts on a very visually appealing show. Like the first time I ever saw Muse, when they had one of the coolest intros ever. Like they had these 3 giant columns of what looked like basically TV screens on the but they were like projection screens basically, right? 3 giant columns of it, like rectangular columns or square columns. I mean, sorry, and like they play this intro video and stuff like that that's playing on them. There's music playing and stuff like that, and then like the middle of the columns like clips away. And the band members are inside the columns playing their instruments. That's cool. And then the columns lowered down to stage level, and they got off and played on the stage. And then, like, eventually, like, partway through the show, they went back up and played up there again. It was really cool. Like they do stuff like that, or, like, they have, like, screens on, like, that they just playing, like, super cool, like, stuff, like, the entire time. It's just, like I said, very visually appealing.
I like that. I was watching, there was a live show Foo Fighters did.
That's
one where he's running fucking down that...
That's another band that I've never seen live, and it's one of those, like...
You need to...
I know, I need to. Like, it's just one of those shows where, like, they came last summer or something like that, and I couldn't get my schedule to work with it. I think John got to go see them, you fucker. And, yeah, like, it was one of those, like, I was like, I want to go so bad, and I can't go. And, like, once again, it's one of those iconic bands that, like... I've been listening to Foo Fighters for fucking ever, but like I just have never gotten to see them live. It was like Queens of the Stone Age for the longest time. Like literally my favorite.
I want to see them live.
Literally my favorite band, and it took me until 2 years ago to see them live. And like they played like one show. I almost went and bought like scalper tickets because I found out like days beforehand they were playing at Sound Academy, and like I was begging people on like Facebook and like just being like, come on, like someone go with me. So I will find fucking scalper tickets. We'll get in. Who cares? Like, and no one go with me. And then like the next time they came to Toronto, they played the ACC, and I went with a group of friends, but they got tickets before me, and they all got ground tickets or like floor tickets, right? And like they had sold out by the time I tried to get them, and I was like literally waiting. Like, the tickets were on sale at 9 o'clock in the morning, and I was sitting there clicking the button, and they sold out so fast that I couldn't even get, like, a ticket.
Now, how early in advance should I buy my tickets for this concert coming up?
When they find out the date that they're going on sale and buy them that day. Generally speaking, most concerts will have early access for members of, like, the band's fan
base and stuff.
Well, you know, like on their
webpage, people.
Well, you know, like how on the webpage, or like on their web pages, there's always like join the fan like group, whatever, and like they always have a name. It was a stupid name for it, but like if you're a member on the website, you get like a code to get early access on like the shows. So if you can do that, do that. If not, wait to see when it becomes open to the general public. If that's the case, you might not get. Do you know they're playing ACC?
I think it's Molson Center that they're playing.
Molson Amphitheater?
Yeah.
Amphitheater's not a bad venue. It's nice. The only thing about Molson Amphitheater is if you don't buy tickets fast, you'll end up on the lawn. Which is like cheap, but it's like way far back. And I saw, my God, what was the last show I saw there? I saw 9 Inch Nails and Soundgarden at Molson Amphitheater. Me and my older sister Carolyn were on the lawn for that show. And it fucking poured rain.
Oh.
Like, just pouring down rain. And, like, I was so disappointed because, like, Soundgarden and Nine Inch Nails were amazing bands, but, like, it's hard to enjoy a show when it's, like, literally, like, torrential downpour. Because it's on the lake.
Unless Soundgarden played Black Rain, and then it'd be super metal.
But, like, it's also on the lake, right? Like, Molson Amphitheater is, like, right on the water. It's at the exhibition place. So, yeah, like I said, like, it was just coming down fucking hard. It was, like, I was so disappointed with that show just because, like, I wanted to enjoy those bands, but I was just having such a bad time, like, being out, like, soaked and stuff like that. But, yeah, like, I think, like I said, I'm going to see Disturbed in Niagara Falls, because when we first looked for tickets, there was no Canadian tour dates. So my friend James and his girlfriend Taylor and I are going to go just get a hotel room, I think, or drive down there and drive back. I'm not sure, like, but we're going down just across to the state side of Niagara Falls. And then, like I said, Heavy Montreal is in, like, August. When was the show for this one?
August.
It's in August as well?
Yeah, August 18th, I think. Or 8th. 8th, maybe.
Ooh.
I think
that might be
before your show.
I don't remember. I'll have to look up the dates. It might be that's around the same time as Heavy Montreal. I wonder if that's no, it couldn't be because Breaking Benjamin's playing both. It might be around the same time though.
It's August 8th, I think.
Yeah, fuck. I'll have to look into that.
Like I said, you might be beneficial just to go to the August 18th one because you're going to see both.
See both. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you might be right.
I'm definitely going to do this just because it's fairly inexpensive. It's close
Dude,
to home.
It's a fun time. Like I said, you don't even have to.
You don't need ID or anything, right? You just like buy your fucking.
Oh no, you don't need ID. Unless you want to go to the beer tents and drink and stuff like that. But
that's not a good idea.
It's a good idea if you want to have a drunken good time. I mean,
you know who I'm bringing. We're not drinking.
Oh yeah.
We'll be on the news.
No, like I said, like I'm excited for you to like actually do that because, like I said,
I'm gonna hate every moment.
Oh, I hope so. No, like concerts are just like it's a whole.
You didn't play Stricken. It's
a whole nother level of like just like appreciation for the band when you actually see them live. I find like that's the big thing for me is like I really appreciate bands a lot better once I've seen them live because I know like how much energy they put on stage and how much like
we're making a fucking billboard and I'm getting pulled up on stage.
Oh my god, just an Up at Night billboard.
I don't know how we could get their attention. Like, Breaking Benjamin, will you marry me? And
yeah,
like,
right.
Me, and they just fucking pull me on stage.
Yeah.
We gotta do that.
We need to get shirts made or something like that.
It sucks. I don't have an illness that can get me up there.
This is Borden.
I'm
done.
Socially retarded. Please, let me up there.
Socially retarded. That's why they're going to bring you up there.
No, that's why.
And with that note...
Everything's falling apart.
Thanks for watching, guys. Much like this episode, our set is falling apart.
Much like my life and my marriage, this set's falling apart.
All right. I think we've pretty much covered it. We're gonna keep it. Let's keep it short and sweet this week. Yeah.
That's how my girlfriend likes it.
It's a good thing.
That's how. No, I should have. Why'd I have to suck? No, I should have done that to you. Why'd I just burn myself? I suck. I'm so fucking tired today. I'm gonna dub over this.
Dub it. Do it. It'll be great.
Wow, Borden, your dick's so big. I saw you come out of the shower one time and it was like Kylo Ren. Shredded. On a real note, though, see you guys next week. And stuff. Because we'll have more videos about stuff. And things you like. And stuff. And things. And more stuff you like. And also more things. Lots of things. Tons of things. Oh God, please help me.